Namaste, Yogini. Thank you so much for being here with me today and for letting me guide you through this practice, which is going to help you release stress and anxiety. Let's say you had maybe a really long day, possibly a rough day, full of commitments and quite stressful. Maybe things didn't fully go your way. Maybe your mind is full of chattering and you just have to let it go, empty your mind, find calmness. Then this practice will be ideal for you. I recommend doing this practice in the evening time rather than the daytime because it will hopefully really calm you down and it will bring you to a hopefully great night's sleep. So I would recommend doing it maybe an hour before going to bed or whenever suits you really, as long as it's during the evening time. Just remember, every time we practice yoga, it is not recommended to do it right after eating a meal, especially a big meal like lunch or dinner. Let's make sure we wait at least a couple of hours after we finish eating before practicing yogasana, which means the yoga with the poses and movement. It's really important to completely be on an empty stomach every time we practice. So let's get started. We're going to take a nice seated posture. If you're comfortable with your legs crossed, please go for it. Otherwise, find a nice seated position that is good for yourself. Just making sure that we are really nice and tall, sitting straight so that the energy or prana can flow. We're going to bring the hands on the knees, but this time we're going to actually flip the palms up towards the sky in a nice gesture of receiving. We're going to add also this little mudra here, thumbs and index fingers coming together. Let's close our eyes and experience the body here and now. Checking what is going on in your body, but also in your mind. Without judgment, we just observe like an external witness. We'll start breathing in deeply through the nose. Deep breath out through the nose. We will keep breathing, but we're going to now change hand position. Let's take another mudra, which will help you focus on calmness, which will hopefully help you calm down. So we're going to interlace the fingers together, and we're going to touch the index fingers and the thumbs like that. So a nice kind of a cone shape, sort of. We're going to bring everything down so that we can relax. Keep holding the hands like that. We close our eyes. We breathe in deeply through the nose. As we breathe out, we slightly close the throat to make the ocean sound. Ujjayi breath. Imagine to fog up a window like that, but with your mouth closed. Let's go a couple of times. Inhale. Exhale, Ujjayi. One more inhale. Exhale, Ujjayi. Last one on your own. Slowly we'll start opening our eyes. We will do one more breath work, one more pranayama before we get started with movement. Let's place our left hand on top of the left knee. Let's take the same mudra we had before. So index and thumb are connected. We're going to place it here. Right hand, let's have the middle finger and the index finger touching each other. We will place them right here in our sixth chakra. So the third eye right here. Now we want to use the right thumb and the right ring finger to close the nostrils, alternating the nostrils. So this is the gesture we're going to make as we breathe. Now, this is called Nadi Shodhana, which means the alternate breath. So what's going to happen is this. We're going to close the right nostril, breathe in through the left. As we breathe out, we close the left nostril and we breathe out through the right. Then we change. We're going to breathe in through the right. We'll lock it. We will free the other one. Exhale through the left, and so on. So we breathe in, lock, breathe out, unlock the other one, and exhale. Let's try. Remember the mudra on the left side. Let's get started. So we're going to place the two fingers here on your sixth chakra, on your third eye. Lock your right nostril with your thumb. And let's breathe through the left. Lock your left nostril and release your right. Exhale. Inhale again through the same nostril. Exhale, now lock it. Release the other one, the left. As you finish exhaling, you inhale again to the same one. Lock it. Exhale now through the right. Inhale through the same one. Lock it. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Lock it. Exhale to the right. Unlock it. Last one. Inhale through the right. Lock it. Exhale to the left. And then release. You can move on. You can do more rounds if you need. Nadi Shodhana is always a great idea for balancing out not only the right and left side of the body, but also the right and left hemispheres of the brain. So you can keep going or simply come into a nice meditative posture to check the after effect of Nadi Shodhana. And now we'll get started, everyone. Bring your hands together into a Namaste right in front of your heart. We're going to inhale. Bring the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, we're coming down to the right. Let's make sure we open the chest and we don't lift the left glutes. As we come up, we inhale again, arms up. Exhale, we're going to twist towards the left side. Bring your hands down, look back behind you. Stay right there. Just lift up your left arm up to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to bring that down to the opposite knee. Come down towards the floor. And let's just release, rock side to side. And slowly we'll come back up, and with an inhale, we'll come up again to the sky, arms up. Exhale down to the other side, left side. Bring it up, inhale. On the exhale, now we're going to twist towards the other side. So now we are facing right and back. Leave your left Left arm on top of the right knee. Bring your right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale. And with an exhale, slowly bring it down to the opposite knee. Come down. Slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Bring your arms up again to the ceiling. And very, very gently interlace your fingers. Bring your neck down. With an exhale, only the neck, not the back. We're staying nice and strong, nice and tall. We're going to inhale, open everything out, including your chest. Exhale, move again down, only the neck. The elbows come down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, open up. And exhale, come down. Inhale, bring it up again. On the exhale, come down with your hands and let's roll back 1 and 2 and 3. 4 to the front. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to take a big, slow neck roll to one direction, whichever direction you would like to start with. Don't forget to breathe deeply. Exhale as you look down. Inhale as you look up. As you finish one direction, we'll go to the other one. Beautiful big circle with no rush. The purpose of this practice is not rushing. Stay in the moment, stay in that very present moment. We're going to bring the arms up to the sky again. Inhale, exhale, come into our tabletop. So we are in our fours, arms and legs. Now, the knees are under the hips and the hands and wrists are under the shoulders. So we start with cat and cow. We take a deep inhale. We breathe in as we send the belly down, arch the back, look up to the sky. Exhale. We'll take cat pose as we do the opposite. We hunch the back, we look at the navel. A couple more times. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hunch, look at the navel. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. And we're going to now lift the right arm up to the sky. Take a deep inhale as you do this little twist. Exhale, just simply move it down. We'll do the same with the left side. Inhale. Exhale, move it down again. Now, we're going to move back the right leg all the way back. We'll take some movements first to activate the calf. Gentle, slow movements, front and back, front and back, front and back. And then when we are ready, we will cross that foot towards the other side. So we cross one leg with the other. Bring it back. We're going to look at the toes. So we're going to have a little twist towards the foot. Come back only with your head back to center. We stay cross legs. And we're going to inhale, come up with the right arm. Giant stretch here. Imagine you were yawning. And on the exhale, come back. Let's place everything back where it was. Left leg, we're going to now, again, move front and back. Little bit of calf stretches. Releasing the calf can actually help us relax. As long as we breathe deeply. And when we're ready, we will cross the left foot across the right. When we're ready, we twist and we look at it. Feel the nice stretch, nice twist in your spine. Stay right there. Come back with your torso. We are only going to move the left arm now. Bring it up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Deep stretch. And exhale. Come back. Bring everything where it was. Good, everyone. Slowly now. From here, we're going to tuck the toes on the mat. And on the exhale, we'll find the first downward facing dog. It could be a little bit stiff. It's okay. It's the first one. So let's move. Let's make sure we are stretching the spine. Even if we have tight hamstrings, we can still bend the knees. We don't need to fully touch the ground with the heels. Keep moving, relax your neck. Take deep breaths. And very slowly now, we're going to walk the feet towards the hands. We will stay there for a moment. We will take a couple of inversions today, so upside down. This is Uttanasana, the standing forward fold. Inversions help us change our perspective on how we see things, how we see the world. So if we go upside down, that would be inverted. Grab the opposite elbows with your hands and just keep going. Relax, rock side to side. You can bend your knees if you need, or you can stretch them if you feel the flexibility. Changing the perspective will also help us calm the mind. There are many ways to look at one same thing. Exhale, let it go. We're going to start sliding up. So slowly, we'll roll up to the ceiling. Arms up towards the sky. As we exhale, we're going to bring the hands together towards the heart. Namaste. Let's observe the mind and the body. And we'll start saluting the sun now. So let's get at the edge of our mat, feet together. Strong Tadasana or mountain pose. Right here, very well rooted to the ground. And we'll start with round one. Take a deep inhale, arms up to the sky. On the exhale, we dive down towards the feet. We're going to inhale, and we're going to take a half lift with a flat back. Exhale, slowly coming down, right leg all the way back, deep, nice and deep lunge. On the next exhale, the other leg will come back. We are in a high plank. And slowly now we're going to come down, maybe deep down into a chaturanga, or maybe knees down first, and then chest and chin. And then we'll all come up slowly. We are in a nice upward dog. Let's make sure that we are bending the elbows so that the shoulders can be down. On the next exhale, we're going to tuck the toes on the mat and come to a nice deep downward dog. We can move if we need some movement. On the next inhale, we'll bring up the right leg up to the ceiling. Let go back there of the knee. So bend the knee, let go of the foot, open your hip. And on the exhale, bring the foot to the front, back to the front. And step forward with the other foot. We're going to bring both hands above the knees so that we can inhale and come up, hands up to the sky. And on the next exhale, Namaste. I'll show you here at the front, it will be easier to follow. So the next thing we do before going to the other side will be a little tree pose, a really balancing and calming. So what we do is we lift the right heel and then we come out with the right knee. You can decide whether to put the foot down up here, right, roughly on the calf, either below the knee or above the knee with a little bit of help coming up here. Once you're in tree pose, if you're up here, make sure also that you are engaging your inner thigh. If you lose balance, it's not a problem. We'll just get back to it. Once you're there, you have many options with the arms. Option one, simply here to your heart. Option two, maybe above your head, maybe stretching out, maybe coming up, all the way up, hands together. Maybe you can hug your elbows back here to open your back, whatever you need. A couple of breaths here. Helping us balance our thoughts, our mind, our body, of course. And when we are ready, when we've done a few breaths, we're going to simply detach the foot, let it come down to the side. So we are now in a sort of letter L shape with the feet. So this is my right foot and left foot. We're going to now come up here. So we are facing to the front, towards our front with the hips, and we're coming out here with the arms. What we do is we take a deep breath in, exhale, come to the front towards your right leg. As you are extended there, just come down, down, down. Maybe we can touch the shin, maybe a little bit lower towards the ankle, maybe fully down on the ground or back behind your foot. Whatever flows your boat today, just make sure you're not sinking down. You're nice and open with your chest, shoulders far from the ears. Trikonasana, triangle pose. You can look up. If that doesn't feel good, look center or down. Slowly now, on the next breath in, we will come up. We will close that foot towards the front and bring everything together. We are back in Tadasana Mountain Pose. And we'll start the left side, second sun salutation, everyone. At the edge of the mat, we're going to breathe in, arms up. Exhale, dive down to the ground. Inhale. Come up with a half flat back. Exhale, drop down. Maybe bend your knees if you need. Left foot this time goes back. Deep lunge here. When we're ready, exhale, the other foot goes back. We are in a high plank. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, you choose how to come down. Maybe chaturanga or maybe knee, chest and chin. Come up, inhale. Shoulders down, upward dog. Exhale, point your toes, downward facing dog. Check if you feel a little bit more flexible than before. If that's the case, maybe we can bring the heels a little bit lower. Maybe we can stretch the spine more, whatever feels good. Inhale, we're going to bring up the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee. And now bring the foot all the way to the front of the mat. Exhale, bring the other foot towards the front. The feet are now close together. Hands above the knees. Inhale. We are rising up. Bring your arms up to the sky. Exhale. Palms together. Namaste. Come again towards you so you can watch the rest. Ready for our tree pose. And then triangle pose after that. We're going to bring the left knee up first and then we'll bring it out. Again, option to come under the knee or above the knee. If you choose that posture, make sure your inner thigh is engaged, so it's two opposite forces against each other. Any option you like with your hands. Whatever feels good for you, just any option available. You can try and close your eyes as well. It will challenge your balance much more. But you can try. You find that one side is always better than the other. It's okay, it's normal. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring the foot down to the side. Try this L shape again for Trikonasana. Ready to go to triangle. Arms parallel to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Extend towards the long leg. And then down to the left. Maybe to the ankle. Maybe lower. Maybe above. Whichever you find good. opening up towards the ceiling. Deep breaths. On the next inhale, we're going to come up again. We're going to bring the foot back in. We're going to step back in. Back to Tadasana, mountain. Let's close our eyes for a moment. And we'll do one last sun salutation now. We're going to bring again the feet, right at the edge, the front edge of the mat. Deep breath in, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, deep dive down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, deep dive down again. You can bend your knees. Maybe we jump back to plank. Maybe we step one foot back at a time. If you jump, make sure you go really low. Inhale, and on the exhale, jump back to high plank. Or maybe just go one foot at a time, whichever goes first, it doesn't matter. This time we're going to bring now the knees down and we're going straight back to a beautiful child's pose. Just stretch your arms to the front, let it go. The forehead comes down. Option to deepen the pose by putting the hands on the feet back there. And then slowly, if your arms are back there, we will bring them back to the front. We will come up on the elbows this time. We are up here. When we are ready, make sure you have enough space. If you need to travel back, you can. We're going to extend. Keep your hips lifted. We will extend the arms towards the front for puppy pose. Let's try and see if we can touch the ground with the chin. That's the full pose. If this is not possible, we can simply do the same but with the forehead down on the mat. Check what flows your boat. And then slowly come up wherever you are onto your elbows once again. Bring your hips to the front and down. Come up into a nice Sphinx pose or Cobra. We're going to come down with the shoulders. Come up with your chin with a deep inhale. And on the exhale, slowly bring your chin down to the heart. Stay here for one more breath. Slowly now come up again with your chin up. From here, we're going to tuck the toes on the mat. We're going to take a nice inversion, similar to downward dog, but we actually keep the elbows down on the ground. Dolphin pose. Strong abdominals to come up. We're going to walk the feet a little bit closer to us. And we're coming up to stay. And the elbows, we don't need to touch the ground with the heels. It's quite hard with dolphin, so we can just stay there. If you need to bend your knees, you can. Changing our perspective, no matter what happened today. We're here breathing. Exhale. We're going to bring now the knees down. We're going to untuck the toes. Come up slowly into a nice seated position. We sit on the heels. Come up nice and straight. And we are up here in Virasana. Close your eyes for a moment. Check what's going on in your body, in your mind, and in your breath, which is the link between body and mind. Find one side of your choice, right or left. Come down with your hips to that side. We're now going to extend the feet. Ready for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Inhale, coming up all the way to the sky with the arms. Exhale, coming down. Allow gravity to really pull you down. Maybe we can grab the feet or the big toes, maybe just the shins or ankles, or just simply let it go, coming down. Maybe palms are flipped up. Receive the energy we need today after a draining day. Just let it go. It doesn't matter if your back curves, that's actually what we want, because we relax right now. If you need to bend your knees, you can also do that. And now slowly we inhale, we roll up gently. We counterpose this by putting our feet down on the ground, nice and flat. Hands down under your shoulders. Inhale, quick lift, just to open up. And on the exhale, we immediately come down. We're going to now bring the feet together in butterfly Baddha Konasana. So we're going to open the hips by opening the knees out. Grab your feet and open them like a book. We're going to inhale, expand out, deep breath in, chest out. And on the exhale, just let it go. Come lower, whatever we can, don't force it. Maybe we use the elbows to press against the knees and bring them lower. Maybe we just let go and come down with the elbows or hands to the front. Whatever feels nice. Slowly we're coming up, rolling up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale. We'll stay in that position. We can either grab the ankles for more support as we travel back, or we can extend the arms so that we can engage the abdominals a little bit more. That's completely up to you. And slowly find your way down on the ground. Bring your hands by your side, palms facing up. One deep breath in, deep breath out. We will place the right arm on the belly, left arm on the heart. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. One more at your own pace. And now bring your knees back up, back together. Bring your feet flat on the mat, close to your buttocks. Hands down now, palms on the mat. The arms are alongside of your body. Inhale and press your hips up, strong glutes, strong back. If you want, you can interlace your fingers back there under your glutes for a deeper stretch of your shoulders. And on the next exhale, let it go. Slowly roll down. We're going to inhale, bring the knees to your chest, to give them a hug. Roll side to side. On the next exhale, let go of your knees. Let them come down on your right side. Open both arms out in a T shape. Nice straight line. You can look up or you can look at the opposite side compared to your knees, in this case your left. Deep inhale, and let's come back to center, knees up to your chest. Exhale, let them come down to the other side, left side. Maybe we look at the right side this time. If your neck hurts, we can look up. And nice and slowly now we'll come back up to the chest, knees up. And on the exhale, we're going to extend the feet out to the front of the mat. Bring your hands down alongside of your body. The palms are up. Shavasana, let go of everything. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Slowly start moving your fingers and toes. Roll your ankles and wrists. Look right and left with your head. Rock your head. Move your arms up and over your head. Stretch. And when you're ready, come to your right side into a nice fetal position. And then slowly, when you're ready, come up into your seated posture. Possibly the same you started with today, but not necessarily. It can be a different one as long as you're straight. We will bring our palms together in front of our heart. And we will chant 3 Oms to finish this practice with a nice calming vibration. Take a deep breath in. Rub your hands against each other. Place your warm hands on top of your eyes. Cover the eyelids. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it come out through your mouth. Hands back together in front of your heart. Let's bow our head down in sign of gratitude for this practice and also towards ourselves for committing to showing up on the mat today. We hope that this practice gives you a calming night ahead and relieves all of your stresses and worries and your anxiety and guides you through a beautiful night's sleep. Thank you so much, everyone.